During these winter months, many homeowners will start bringing their firewood in to burn, and we're here with our structural entomologist, Dr. Brad Card. And Brad, sometimes that idea, some homeowners need to think about what they're actually bringing in.
That's correct, because firewood piles, even though we all like nice winter fires in our fireplace, when you leave firewood piles outside for an extended period of time, many insects, rodents, snakes, and scorpions tend to inhabit that firewood pile. So when you go out to pick up your firewood and bring it in the structure, you could also be bringing in some dangerous pests into your home.
So let's kind of talk about, walk us through what type of pests are actually out there.
Yeah. Just about everything lives in a firewood pile because it's a nice sheltered habitat. So you have carpenter ants, you have termites, you have scorpions, you have black widow spiders, brown recluse spiders, certain types of wasps live in there. And so you can bring all these pests into your structure at the same time you're bringing in your firewood.
And I think one of the things that might be concerning is you're bringing a lot of those pests that might be dormant, bringing them into the house where it gets warm, and then those pests become active again.
That is correct. When you bring your firewood into the house out of a cold environment, most of those insects and arthropods are inactive because of the cold weather. Once you put them in a warm environment, within a few hours, they'll start getting active and they could emerge from the wood. Beetles, scorpions could get active and crawl out on your floor. So these particular animals you need to be aware of. And when you bring your firewood into the structure, you want to be burning it right away. You do not want to leave it for a long period of time sitting next to your fireplace. Some pests are venomous, particularly the brown recluse and black widow spiders. Baby snakes are not very large. They could be 2-3 inches long and the size of a pencil. They're almost invisible. Those could be venomous snakes. Most of them are not venomous, but they could be venomous. There's thousands of snake bites that occur in the United States every year. About 20% of those are venomous snake bites. And so when you pick up your firewood outside, you need to be careful. Knock the pieces of wood together to knock any animals off. Always wear heavy gloves, leather or heavy cloth gloves. Don't pick it up with your bare hands. And when you bring it into the structure, right into the fireplace, ready to go.
Are there any measures that homeowners can actually do other than just wearing gloves to prevent, this type of contact, like stacking wood, or ways to, just minimize that?
One thing homeowners should definitely not do is stack their firewood right against the side wall of the structure, because that gives the pests in the wood direct access to the structure itself. So firewood should be moved away from the structure at least 3 or 4 feet, but I would prefer 10 feet. It should be elevated off the ground. It should not be placed on bare soil. That for sure would bring in carpenter ants and termites.
And is it important also to kind of cycle that wood out, make sure you're not leaving like 3-year-old wood still sitting there, and just kind of keeping the wood, seasoned but fresh?
Yeah, one mistake that homeowners make is, as they replace the firewood they use, they put it on top of the pile, and then you always use the new wood, leaving the old wood behind. You should always be burning your oldest wood first, because that's the wood that's most likely infested with a pest. So you want to do that rotation off the end of your stack, not just always off the top.
And it's not just firewood that we need to be concerned with interacting with pests. It's wood piles such as this that are just sitting that many landowners have.
If you have landscape timbers stacked up, some of them may be treated and preserved, but a lot of times the center is infested because that wasn't very well treated. So any type of wood pile or a big burn pile, if you're stacking up your wood to burn it, that's fine. But you also need to be cautious around those piles because they certainly attract snakes and rodents.
All right, thanks, Brad. Dr. Brad Card, structural entomologist here at Oklahoma State University. And if you'd like some more information about what Brad talked about, go to our website, sunup.okstate.edu.